Hello, testing mic 1 2 3. Hi team, good afternoon. Good afternoon from Kuwait. How's everybody doing? Today is the last trading day of the week. It's Friday, and we've got the crude oil market that's been spiking up since the beginning of the week. Today is April 11th, so let's go back in time. 10, 9, 8, 7. So you can see the market had spiked up about 3.9% in value, about 4% you can say, and it's been making higher highs. First high, second high, third high, and the fourth high, it just tripped a bit below the 13 EMA, and 144 EMA made a first bearish cross, you know. So we've got a sideways range at the highs, all right. We had a first bearish cross, but then it turned into a bullish cross and the market is going up. Okay, the market failed to break the previous highs. You can see over here. So if the market is really bullish, the goal is to test these highs and break above them, or retest the lows and continue all the way down. All right. So, but the rule of the thumb is, if you're like, let's say if you're watching the 15-minute chart, if we are below 144 EMA, the next half round number, we enter short. Okay, so here we closed below 144 EMA. 100 would have been our short, but to be conservative, you could enter at 102.50, but I did enter at 103 even. All right, so basically now, of course, the patience is a big challenge, and everybody's waiting for the market, like especially the one who only trade crude oil for their daily bread and butter. They are trying to be patient and waiting for something to happen. But notice one thing, guys. I'll tell you, in my opinion, according to my analysis, we're gonna have a drop. All right, we're gonna have a drop, and there are many ways to predict the drop. First is we can go all the way back to the support, fall 98 ticks. Second is we can fall here at 10.75 or 99.90, and here you can see these are like key support areas that you can see on your charts. You see that? And another way of taking profits, if the first way is you identify the supports and the next support you enter long, or you take your profits, or you can even use this swing low level, the recent most swing low, and draw your fib levels. So first target could be at these 23.6, 38.2, 50, 61.8 retracement level. This is where you can enter. This is where you can exit your trade. So if you're short at 103 even, at 23.6 you get 45 ticks, and you can do the math yourself. See, if you be patient enough and hold it, 123 pips could be in your pocket, 183, 235. The ugliest thing is in the trading, in my experience, is when. Everybody wants to know when. Look, guys, there's no crystal ball in trading, okay? It's an investment game, and there's always two sides, up or down. All right, you have to do your best, and the results are always going to be fruitful if you're being patient. Now, technically, since we are trading the EMAs, I want you to know one thing. Like, whenever we had a flat trigger line, just like here in the past, okay, from the highs, we always had drops. Okay, now the trend line, the moving averages have been trending. Of course, you can see it's a strong trend up, and you see, for example, if when it was going from 98 up to 101, it did drop down. You see, we had a sideways range for a whole one day, and we broke above it. But when we came below this 144 EMA, all right, and if you took the next half round number short, which was about 150, we did get 50 above. We did reach above 50 ticks, and we have a rule that if we are above 100, if we are above 50 ticks in profit, we lock 50 ticks up. Yes, you agree on it? So here also in the past, The market did, when the 144 EMA, which is a slow moving average as compared to the 13 moving average, whenever it was flat, it did make a correction and took a dip. Here it took a dip, small dip, but at least it took a dip if you're short. But now we are at extremes. Extreme means the most high levels, okay, or the most low levels. But since we're trending upwards, we are at a very high level. 105 was our previous. You see, it was a previous resistance area. We are really extreme. We are above it. We are reaching it. Can you see it? You can see it. And when we were above it, and the price did fall back and tried to make a pullback to retest 105, but they failed at 102.87. And I think that the sellers, according to what I'm seeing on the chart, the sellers are trying to take control over this price. They're following it. We just broke it by 0.94%, by 1%, or 94 ticks towards the upside, and the buyers couldn't hold the trade to continue up further. All right, but let's go back to our key trading chart, 15-minute time frame. Now I want to get rid of the fib levels. This was just to show you the targets, how you can decide. Okay, this is where we can exit the trades at these swing lows. You can easily get 100 to 300 pips on this trade, and depends on also how what's your patience, how much you can control patience. Let's scroll back into the past. Okay, this is another thing. We fell down. Around 97 was a support that we could see on big time frames. I don't want to go to the slow time frame anymore. When we had sideways range, boom, we go up. Boom, we go up. So it's all about patience. Again, when we went in the past at extremes, okay, here when we went around 103 levels in the past, around 103, can you see it? 103, around this area, the market was sideways, and it did give us corrections of multiple times. 87 ticks. It gave us, sorry, the interruption in the video. Anyway, so where were we? So we did have a flat sideways range for a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For the whole bloody week we had a sideways range, and I think on the weekend we broke all the way back up when we came to know Russia has approached in the Ukrainian border and taking over Crimea, but that's bullshit. Anyway, that's not our concern. So the point is, when we had a sideways range at the highs and the moving average flat, we always had an opportunity to short, and short good. You can see that. Yeah, that's history. But even if you're trending upwards, we reached in the past at 96. We had good corrections. So we'll not give up faith. If you're holding shorts, hold tight on them. Okay, and it's a dirty price structure. But if you draw a wedge on a short-term time frame, you can see that. Let me get the drawing tool. Let's say if this was our support. We had kind of a triangle first. Can you see that? So this is our support areas. We have a kind of a descending triangle. You can see, like, we've got lower highs and lower lows here. Try to get rid of. Let's get rid of this line and probably use this. See that? But we want the sellers now to take control and take this thing all the way back down. Otherwise, if it breaks above it, we have to start planning for long positions and benefit from long. But I think it's better to take heat on the short positions and be silent and take another short from the highs. But let's see what brings for now. So as for conclusion, I'm waiting for prices to drop. How big? Of course, I want it to 98.7, but it won't happen in one day. I want it at 96, But we know the daily average range of crude oil is from 100 ticks to 250, 300 ticks. So yesterday's range was like 76 ticks. Before that was 172 ticks. But let's get a small idea. If we really want to exit trade quickly, we could even draw the pips from here. Yeah, you could exit at 102.88 or 102.68 if you're short. That's one thing. You can add even a 77.6 level. It's good to choose double tops and double bottoms. You could exit here at 77.6 level as well, 102.40. I hope the video helps. If you have any further questions, feel free to ask. But this is an intraday target. All right. So, yep, I'm your presenter, Prince. If you have any further questions, feel free to post in the Skype room, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. Wow. I hope this is good news for you all, the red candles that are appearing. So let me know what's your opinion. Share your opinion with me. Let's help each other make a lot of cash. We want to double our cash this year. All right, or probably triple it. And I'm gonna probably discuss this how we can do it together. All right. Have a good good trading day, and have a nice weekend. We'll stay in touch. I'm not gonna stress and stay so much on computer. It's not worth it. But I have short positions, and if I have target profit, why should I worry? Yeah. All right. See you. Have fun. Bye bye.